The sun hung low over the lush hills of Chiang Mai, Thailand, casting a golden glow across the Elephant Nature Park. A group of visitors stood in a hushed circle, their eyes fixed on a small woman standing beside a towering elephant. Lek Chilert, her hands steady, raised a cloth and gave a gentle tap toward the animal's back. The crowd froze, hearts pounding, unsure how the massive creature would react. What happened next was beyond anything they could have imagined. Born in 1961 in a small Thai village, Lek grew up surrounded by elephants, their gentle presence shaping her earliest memories. In her community, these animals were revered, and she developed a deep love for them. Yet, Lek's curiosity stretched beyond her village. She dreamed of learning English, believing it could unlock a world of opportunities. With fierce determination, she studied diligently, saving every baht she earned. At 18, she took a leap of faith, bidding farewell to her family and boarding a plane to the United States. The U.S. was a whirlwind of new sights and sounds, busy streets, unfamiliar customs, and a language that felt daunting. But Lek stayed focused, enrolling in an English program and immersing herself in learning. Her hard work paid off. She became fluent, delighting in conversations with people from diverse backgrounds. She discovered a passion for bridging cultures, helping others connect through shared understanding. While abroad, however, Lex stumbled across stories that shattered her heart. She learned of elephants back home, suffering in the logging and tourism industries, chained, overworked, and subjected to painful training methods. Having grown up believing elephants were cherished, this reality was a painful shock. When she returned to Thailand, Lek took a job as a tour guide at a trekking camp, hoping to understand the situation firsthand. What she witnessed, elephants exhausted, their spirits broken, deepened her resolve. Though she had achieved her dream of fluency, she knew she couldn't turn away from the elephant's plight. In that moment, Lek's life took a new course. She committed to rescuing elephants and creating a haven where they could heal. With a small team, she traveled Thailand, seeking out abused or abandoned elephants. After tireless effort, she secured a sprawling piece of land in Chiang Mai, rich with greenery and rivers, the perfect sanctuary. In 1993, Lek founded the Elephant Nature Park, a place where elephants could live free from exploitation. When the first rescued elephants arrived, Lek's heart swelled with hope. Each one carried a story of years in circuses, logging camps, or street begging. Some were blind, others orphaned or injured. Lek made it her mission to know them individually, their quirks, fears, and needs. Caring for elephants, she believed, went beyond food and shelter. It was about building trust. Working with veterinarians and wildlife experts, she ensured each elephant received tailored medical care, from treating wounds to restoring strength. Volunteers joined her, drawn by her vision of compassion. The sanctuary became a refuge where elephants could roam, bathe in rivers, and form chosen family groups. Unlike tourist camps with rides and shows, the park offered peace. Lek and her team spent their days feeding, monitoring, and simply being present for the elephants. The work was grueling, long hours, emotional challenges, but Lek's love for the animals fueled her perseverance. Over time, the elephants began to trust her, their wariness giving way to affection. When she entered their enclosure, they would amble toward her, trunks swaying, eager for her gentle touch. Visitors to the park were often awestruck by the bond between Lek and the elephants. Her small stature belied the profound connection she shared with these giants. Some whispered that she must have a secret, a trick to calm them. Lek laughed off such ideas, insisting her only tools were patience, care, and love. Yet skeptics remained, drawn back to the sanctuary to uncover her method. One day they witnessed something unforgettable. It was a warm afternoon, and Lek was tending to a group of elephants as visitors looked on. Rumors had circulated. Some thought she might be stern behind closed doors, that her control over the elephants came from force. As Lek cleaned an elephant's back, brushing away flies with a cloth, the massive animal turned toward her, ears flapping softly. She gave a light tap with the cloth, and the crowd held its breath, expecting a reaction. Instead, the elephant slowly crouched, then lay down on the soft earth. Lek began humming a soft lullaby, her voice warm and soothing. Within moments, the elephant's eyes fluttered shut, and it drifted into a peaceful sleep, its deep snores blending with her song. The visitors stood in silent wonder, the air filled with the gentle rhythm of the elephant's breathing and Lek's melody. It was a moment of pure trust, a testament to the bond forged through years of care. Lek smiled, her eyes bright with pride and love for her resting friend. The crowd exchanged glances, their faces lit with awe. They realized there was no secret, just a woman whose compassion had earned the elephant's unwavering trust. Under Lek's care, the sanctuary flourished. By 2025, it was home to over 100 elephants, each rescued from hardship. The park became a global symbol of ethical conservation, changing how people viewed elephants. Tourists, once drawn to rides and performances, now flocked to witness the animals living freely. Support poured in from around the world, funding medical care, food, and expansion. Lek's work also sparked broader awareness, inspiring reforms in elephant welfare across Thailand and beyond. That day, as Lek continued her lullaby, the sanctuary felt like more than a refuge. It was a place where love and trust healed deep wounds. The visitors left with a new respect for elephants and for Lek's extraordinary dedication. Her story, like the elephant's snores, echoed far beyond the park, reminding the world that compassion can bridge even the widest divides. What did you think would happen when Lek tapped the elephant? The moment's suspense likely conjured images of a startled reaction, but the reality, a sleeping giant lulled by a song, reveals the power of trust. Have you ever encountered an elephant's gentle spirit up close? Share your thoughts below. If Lek's story moved you, spread the word about the Elephant Nature Park and its mission to give these majestic creatures the life they deserve.